We now join Cathy and Peter, a bereaved client in session. Pick up on the way that Cathy first establishes empathic understanding, then moves into working with Peter using the life of the client. Cathy uses this model in subtle ways so that it's non-threatening and assists Peter's self-understanding. Notice how Cathy is able to work with Peter's view of self, society and belief system.
Well, I've got the notion now that I feel it would be helpful if we could talk through a model. There's a model, a diagnostic model that we call the life of the client, life of Peter. And there's three aspects in this. There's about who you are in yourself and how you feel about your own self. And then there's the kind of philosophy, what kind of gives meaning to your life. You know, your values, what you believe in, that kind of informs who you are. And there's a third focus, and I think this is where we could work on the community, on society, the out there, the uncle and aunts. Now, what we want, when we work at this, the life of Peter, it's a question of you understanding and gaining insights into how you can function at this very painful moment to resolve this grief. Okay, it's 6 months. It's actually that's quite a natural time when there's a demand to let go. But telling you let go isn't what it's about. Peter has got to let go. Now, can you understand, can you work with that if we focus on that as our
I think,
point of contact? But really it's up to you, Peter, to engage with me, and feel free to say that's got meaning, okay? I'm going to reflect back to you. As Peter, you've lost your sisters, you've lost your brothers, and here you are, you're a survivor. And it's only natural that as Peter you feel, you know, I've lost my only sister, and look at the age. I mean, what age was she?
39.
Well, how would you have celebrated her birthday?
Well, she was coming up for 40 later on this year, and we've been talking. We have having her illness. She actually went for a holiday a couple of weeks before her death,
Right, yeah.
and it was one of the best holidays she's had. She didn't have any illness. It was actually an improvement. She hadn't been near an hospital for about 10 or 12 weeks, which was quite a milestone in Lizzie's last few years. So I'd actually hired a hall, and there was friends past and present that we knew and grew up with. I'd actually got in contact with to, you know, have the 40th birthday. You know, in fact, I've still not even cancelled the hall. You know, I come to think of it now. You know, that's something that, you know, I still thought about. You know, we're going to get everybody together, and the aunts and uncles, and you know, there's no really MD on my side except for the family. It's all my mother's side that's left.
Yes.
So I was going to sort of have a 40th birthday bash and try and get everybody together, one big happy family.
So here you are faced, instead of having a birthday party, it's been a funeral.
Yeah.
Where do you get help to? What has actually helped you change, you know, still celebrate our life, but accept that she's not there?
I think having lost so many of the family, when we were all together years ago, I was the rough and ready type. I was the streetwise boy. I think I maybe needed her protection now.
I think I felt that was an important gesture there.
You know, you know, I need her. You know, in later life, the way things have turned out. You know, even at school, people would say, "Well, you're so and so's brother." You know, and for some reason or other, that was okay. You know,
And now
I've
your
really-
identity and your person as being Peter
yeah.
is depending more on who you are. Can we maybe look at how you might let that go? Let her go. I know you've said goodbye at the funeral. But have you thought that when you go back to visit in the house, what are you holding on to?
Just my last member of the family.
Right.
Sorry. I think it's because I've got a family. You know, I still want her to be part of it. Just, and I know it's not to be.